goody to any and everybody who may be listening. Okay? Now, let's go ahead and tackle this Antichrist programming because this is coming up. This is starting to come up. Okay? It's so much to say around this, but let's try to stay centered and focused. Okay? These individuals within this society, this draconian society, those that swooped in to the mix when I was up there as the ruler in the third eye, when I was in a female body, my rightful body, the body that matches my soul energy. Okay, they have been doing everything to transfer their darkness onto me using those black orbs. It has been those black orbs. It has been that the dark, that dark matter, the fear particles or the anti-light, the several different names for the same black substance that is within the body and that is outside of the body in the energy field. But in this realm, it just happens to be slightly invisible. Okay, the only reason that I can see him is because I'm a motherfucking expert, and this was my shit that they affected. Okay, now, all right, let's talk about the first instance of these black orbs here in this lifetime because we were getting here. Now, the origination of those black orbs came from, and I'm seeing Mac. I'm seeing that old crummy man. My ex-uncle, the brother of Lizzie, then them coming from him. But see, all of my uncles, ex-uncles, molested me down there up in that dungeon or that room. I am seeing myself going towards I'm seeing my ex-uncle Prince call me towards him. And me going over there to him and doing whatever I was doing to him as I was being molested, participating in my own molestation. Now, this is the origination of those orbs from this lifetime, where they first came from. They first came from that ritual where Sharita allowed my ex-uncles to molest me. Okay? Now let's move on now to this Bible. Now this Bible, little do you know that I for the life of me, I don't understand how y'all are reading out of this book and it's just a book. Y'all are so caught up and hung up on a motherfucking book as if you seen the authors of it come on down and tell you the quote word, girl. It's a book. Now, this was a book written by demons. This was a book written by that same draconian society with all those law following, quote, God's law. The Most High, the Creator, is not about laws. It is not trying to control you in any way, shape, form, or fashion. Okay? It is an it because it's not a male or a female. Okay? It is not a human. So it's not the man upstairs either. You cannot refer to such a being. You can't even comprehend this being. It's not a man. Okay? Now these Dracos did attempt to come on down and still use it to trying to steal it from me, perceiving me as a human, which I'm not a human, and I'm just like the Most High. My ways are unknowable. Okay? Using this incubus, Orumula, who is now a motherfucking Orisha, using Orumula and that dick to do it, which is where the black orbs come from in the first place. Starting out, they come from Orumula. And how, quote, in love I was with the room, but that was not love. The whole time this individual was praying on me, which is where that praying shit come from. Y'all sitting around praying and shit, don't know what you're doing. Okay? and doing dark magic on me the whole time I was with them. Okay? Now, this is predictive programming as well. What's written up in that grimoire is predictive programming, thinking that they can predict what's going to happen. And on top of that, using my light sparks to do it. Programming my light sparks to do this. By the way, they, twisted it and convoluted it up and had the different various mothers going against each other. And this stupid collective who I don't want, using them to do their dirty work. Okay? And, the molestations and setting me up to be gay now. When originally I was a woman. Okay? Fucking a ruler. Now, let's get to this Antichrist shit. Because, see, I just woke up from that vision I just had about them two cheering of Tamika Anderson. And one of them was talking about some motherfucking devil horns. Talking about me. But, bitch, I don't have them horns. I was looking at her, and in this dream, see, I ain't seen them girls in years. But in this dream, they had dreads. Or the one in question had dreads. And I'm looking at it, bitch, I cussed the bitch out in the dream. I said, and I said, oh, no, bitch, them motherfucking devil horns is, them dreads is devil horns sitting up there on your head. I cussed that bitch out. And she left because them bitches are weak in the astral at this point. They can't attack because they're weak. They're weakening. By the second, by the minute, by the hour, the days, the weeks, and the months, bitch. Okay? Now, they have been trying to transfer that darkness onto me for the longest. It's bad enough that they were able to transfer a little bit of that karma, but, baby, you would not be taking me out, okay? This is what the fuck I do. Okay, I came to get you bitches and sit you bitches right on down. Matter of fact, I came to destroy you. Okay, now let's talk about Yeshua as well. Because, see, you got these bitches trying to uphold this motherfucking white Jesus. Who, let's go ahead and make our declaration around this. I decree and declare any and all of my light sparks that got lost up within the midst of that Bible as a whole, and I'm talking about any verse, any chapter, especially Revelations. Let's go. I decree and declare any of my light sparks that's lost, that got lost and got caught up within the book of Revelations. Okay, and especially this Antichrist shit be removed, released, and brought on back home to the mother, the father, and the child. Okay? I decree and declare that any of my light sparks that got caught up within the book of Revelations, any verse, the whole book, the New Testament, the Old Testament, all of it, be removed, released, and brought on back home to the ordained one, the Trinity in one body, a male or female and a child in one body, which is myself. Everybody should be striving. Everybody should be striving for that type of perfection. Okay? I decree and declare any and all Antichrist programming shut down, and any and all of my light sparks and soul fragments that got caught up and lost within the midst of that programming are released, removed, freed, and brought on back home to the one for which it belongs to. And it can only be one, and that's me. That's me. Okay? Now let's talk a little more about Yesh. I call him Yeshi. And it's me. It's myself. It's two. It's three in one. in one body. That's me. Okay? And mother is in me. And the child is in me too. That dead child down there beneath the root chakra. That's me. The Trinity. And we work as one right here up in this root right now. And we've been here the whole time going through all sorts of dark magic and witchcraft and motherfucking energy bound up through molestations. And you stupid bitches have been overlooking it. And again, going on down there and giving your money to this church, for which I would not need. I don't need no church. Now, for me to be restored, once I'm restored, you are going to see. Okay? Now, let's talk about Yeshua. Let's talk about myself. Okay? I don't got no dealings with that church. I don't need no church just to preach and speak for me. This low vibrational bullshit down here with homelessness and illnesses and sicknesses and things of this nature, that would not be happening. If I was in my full power, which I'm getting to now, as these beasts continue to weaken. Okay, now this has been a long, drawn-out battle, and bitch, I'm tired. I'm annoyed with all y'all. Okay? And I'm cussing and fussing. This is the wrath of mother. I have no dealings with these churches, and all these motherfucking preachers, they all false. I'm gonna admit that there are some who with good intentions, but they don't know that they are being misled. And these motherfucking congregations misled. Now, let's go ahead and do some decrees and some declarations surrounding. I decree and declare that any and all of my soul fragments and light sparks up in these preachers and pastors and even the congregations are coming up out and coming on home to the mother, father, the child. I see, I already did this. I might do it again. But what was most important was for me to tackle this Antichrist programming, for them to try to think that they finna reverse some shit onto me, to have me looking like an Antichrist. But no, I am that one. It's just that what you've been taught about them is all lies. You have been taught lies. Okay? The sooner you wake up, like I said, the better for you, because I don't need none one of y'all. Thank you. Bye-bye.